the learning targets. What we're going to do today is, can I see myself so I can, all right. I don't know if you guys can see this, but can you see this? Okay. So everybody show me your pendulums if you can. I've got mine here. Shubhaji, do you have a pendulum?
No, I'm going to use my, let me see. Yeah, Rudraksha, because that works very well.
Awesome. Yeah, you use Rudraksha is fine. No problem. So you don't need to empower it, Shubhaji. Yours is already empowered. I mean, I'm teaching them how to like empower it. Yeah, I see Brindley's, Estrella, and let's see. Let me just stop sharing and make sure I see everybody. Shamaji, Arjun, Jackie, Faith, Soumya, Janani, Debbie, Wendy, Diva. Awesome. Mark, great. I see everybody's. All right, so we can put them back. We'll pick it up in a minute. Very quickly, does anyone, and you can unmute yourself too if you want to tell me, because there's so many people on video. It's hard for me to find you. So just unmute yourself when you want to talk. What are pendulums used in? What are the application of pendulum in everyday life?
To check the direction of energy.
Awesome. What else?
Rhythm, timing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clocks.
Okay.
The
awesome.
Intuitive to the intuition.
Okay. So here we go. General uses of pendulum is clocks. So, you know, clock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, that thing that's going tick tock is pendulum. If any of you play any music, you know, we have a rhythm and what is it called? Metronome. Does anybody play music? And the duck, 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 that thing, it's a pendulum. It's used in religious practice. Amusement park rides. Have you seen that there's a thing going, it keeps the rhythm? And in seismometers that actually graph and predict earthquakes as well. So you've already collected your materials. You need to have a little bit of water, candle. Right now we just need pendulum. Eventually I'll ask you to start collecting these things. Let's start with just a little, you know, if you see a little GIF that is playing on the right-hand side, you see the pendulum, it's fixed on the top. If you've ever been to a university or a big museum, they have these giant pendulums and they're moving like slowly. So imagine it's swinging freely and the earth is rotating under it, right? The rotation of earth in 24 hours. This is the Foucault pendulum. And this was demonstrated by this French scientist, which this one's exaggerated, but basically, you know, earth is a magnetic field and it's rotating and the pendulum is following kind of the direction of the rotation of the earth and its magnetic field is what we think. Obviously the science has a little different view. So the bottom part of the pendulum is not fixed. It reacts to the Shakti of the earth. It reacts to the gravity. It reacts to the motion of the earth, and earth is a goddess, right? I mean, they are saying it's magnetic and whatnot. We are saying she's a goddess. Gravity is Shakti. So we just talked about this. Now, what is dowsing and divining? You can just unmute yourself and let me know, what is dowsing?
When they used to look for water.
Yeah,
look for
that's
water
a good
with
one.
with the rod.
Using.
Yeah. Has anyone done dowsing, or do you know anybody who's done dowsing?
My grandchild.
Oh, right. Nice. Okay.
I had my water system doused at my house.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's why it's so far away from the house.
Right. Yes. So even as a Vastu, if you do Vastu, all Vastu practitioners should know dowsing. what in old times, when you had a land, in order to find where the water was so they could dig a well, they used to use dowsing rods or pendulum. So how does this pendulum connect with us? It's just a little tiny thing. How is it connecting with us? So Mark, you have a pendulum. Anu, you have a pendulum. Nobody else can use your pendulum. You're going to make it your own. It is going to be extension of your energy. And it's the connection between you and Mother Earth and higher power. And only you can use your own pendulum. Does it make sense? So we know, how do we know that this works? So our body is a conductor of electricity. We know that. This is science, this is physics, right? So we know our body also adjusts itself to magnetic field of Mother Earth. Now, if you read, we all like superheroes, and you know that's why the Marvel movies were so awesome. You know, there are people who are so magnetic that iron objects actually stick to them. So if you go look at the Guinness Book of World Records or certain, they're actually people who are human magnets. You know, like a piece of iron will come and stick to their body, and their body is sticky because they have so much like, they are like human magnets. So we also, we have a personal magnetic field as well, right? And we conduct electricity. Sometimes our hair is standing up and we feel that electric static on our head, right? So the pendulum can align itself to this magnetic field of our body in relationship to the earth, meaning, so this is a good time if you guys are wearing socks, to take those socks off. I'm going to be barefoot on the tile in order to connect to Mother Earth. Oh, that's really cold, but there you go. Yes. Now we are connected to Mother Earth. So idea is we're connected to Mother Earth, and there's a higher power here, which we're going to invoke, and the connection of Mother Earth, and we are going to empower our pendulum based on that. These are just so many shapes and varieties of pendulums. Like Shubhaji is using her Rudraksha Mala. Rudraksha is a very, very powerful bead that you really want to kind of, you want to get it. It doesn't even need empowering. Rudraksha just comes empowered, just like Tulsi. So she's going to use that. Basically, I just picked it up from some pendulum expert online, and they use their pendulum to ask questions and rotation. And that's one of the things that we're going to learn today. So the first thing we want to do, and I'm going to play this video. After that, I'm going to stop it and you're going to do this. Let's see. Let me make sure you can hear the, hang on.
Going to learn how to empower a pendulum so we can make it our own and infuse it with energy of divine, invoke divine in the pendulum.
Yes, no?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, perfect.
So there's a pendulum. I bought it from Amazon. I had to attach it right here. And now I'm going to offer it this is my temple, my altar. Well, my altar is pretty big. That's my altar, but I'm using one of the altars here to offer it and empower it. I'm going to start by offering some paraphernalia, as you will see.
All right. So we offer it in our altar, and if you do not have an altar, this is, you see the second video here. I'm offering a candle, incense, flower, and asking the divine here
empower this pendulum
to help, because we're going to do divination, you know, we're going to be using it as a tool.
I'm going to offer the ghee candle right here. This is a flower that was offered to the deities. I'm going to offer this flower to the pendulum, ask them to empower it. And last,
so offering of a flower. If not, no flower, no problem. Just offer a candle. I've also offered sandalwood and turmeric
any
here.
powder that is offerable, or turmeric will also do. You can offer turmeric to it. And then we leave it here for a few minutes. And that's it. It's a good idea to ring a bell. Oh, divine,
and you need a bell, right, Soumya?
This pendulum.
Yes, thank you so much. We love it. Thank you so much.
Now, I know you have a bell. Okay, so there you go. And now I'm going to stop this share, and you guys are going to show me your empowering of your pendulum one by one. So I'm stopping the recording.